Meantime, because of the spike in those particular suburbs, there are 3-hour queues for people to try to get tested in those parts of Victoria, and apparently the Defence Force has now been called in to help. Here's Patrick Murrell.
At the peak of the pandemic, the ADF was called in to assist managing the outbreak in New South Wales. Now, amidst a worrying spike in Victorian cases, Melbourne may see boots on the ground too after the state government formally requested help. ADF personnel are already on the ground working with Victoria on planning support. The Morrison government stands ready to assist Victoria. It wants soldiers to assist its troubled hotel quarantine regime following outbreaks involving the uncontrolled cross-contamination of security guards.
So, seriously, this is what our Defence Force is used for now? That members of the Defence Force are being used to guard hotel quarantine because apparently there's no gap between a private security firm and the police? The police, of course, are being used in Victoria by the Victorian government not to go after the tens of thousands of protesters. No, they go after people who are fishing. We also learn that this is not just the first time that the ADF has been used to help Victoria deal with coronavirus. Currently, they're being used as security guards in quarantine hotels. Did you know way back in Easter, when there were the best part of 11,500 phone calls which were coming into the coronavirus hotlines each and every day, that the Australian Defence Force was called in then? What is going on in the bureaucracy of the People's Republic of Victoria, where we've got tens of millions of dollars for a public information campaign, but we can't do it in any other language apart from English, and we don't have enough people to answer the damn phone to dib-a-dob about whether the people are socially distancing or not? And the only option they do is they call in the army? Does anyone honestly believe this is what people volunteered for when they put their hand up to represent their country? To fight for freedoms rather than take them away from people in our very own country because of the punitive nature of pig-headed premiers, including the ones who right now use Australian troops to keep Australians away from being able to cross our own state borders. It's outrageous.